it is December 21st. The Orange Invasion, the what do they call that? Mob squad or something they got on, you know, dial up a mob, has left the woods. So today's the first day of late season, and I didn't take an animal during the regular archery season because I had one and I missed it the last night of the last day, and that's the way it goes. But I had fun hunting and sharing some info. But being this is late season now, and we've had 4 inches of rain and some unseasonably warm weather here in Iowa, southern Iowa. Northern Iowa hasn't been quite that lucky. But we're going to pan around here and show you some late season food sources. Now, like I said, I don't really particularly hunt food sources that much. I hunt the woods and the natural crops. And food, when I plant a food plot, it's for raising things, not feeding things, not solely to kill things. I mean, that's not my goal. And so when I see different animals foraging around the farm, that's my payback. I don't have to kill animals off of food plots. That's not what I plant them for. And I don't use bait of any kind or mineral licks of any kind. And some of you guys are finding out the hard way about that. So let's pan around here and show you something. There's one of our bigger alfalfa fields, and you can see that brown in the background back there. That's grass. It's probably, I'm going to say it's a good 99% free of grass. But that brown, that'll indicate where you're going to have to do some work next spring to eradicate that from your food source. And a lot of people say, well, why do I got to take that out? Well, the weeds or any grasses will draw the nutrients also out of the clover, and it won't make it as good a clover as it could be, because those weeds are in competition with the same nutrient that the clover wants. You can see that grass problem. Now, like I said, when you come down here to a situation like this, that grass is asking for the same nutrients from the soil that's in straight competition with that clover. So the clover will lose some of its appeal, because it's not getting the nutrients that it should be getting, because it's sharing it with some of that grass. And that's the main thing, to keep weeds and grass, whether you got an annual or a perennial, because they will draw the nutrients out of the ground and be straight competition, and it'll make your forage, whatever it may be, that less attractive. Yep, the last time you seen this trail was, I believe, it was in July. It was an exceptionally cool day when we cut it up through here with the lawnmower. And now you can see how the deer gravitated to using that trail. Just by busting that trail, and doing so, you enticed the deer to travel it. And it's been traveled quite hard. I only hunted this particular trail once, on, you know, it was on a northwest wind situation, and I didn't have any luck that night. But as you can see for yourself, a bush hog goes a long way in the wood or land management also. You don't have to plant things if you can just create new habitat, new trails. That works out real fine. This is that clover field we planted on April Fool's Day, first day of April. And I venture out here, I can see where the impressions of the deer have been laying down here. And it's still got a lot of tonnage on it, and it's in beautiful shape. And if you notice, there are none of those brown spots on this field. What you do see brown is the leaves that fell off, but you don't see any grass at all on this field. So this field came in exceptionally well, and it's still got tons and tons of forage on it. And like I say, you can see where the deer have been bedding down here at nighttime. So a little bit of work pays back. Well, first day of winter, and the deer have definitely moved in here on the Borascas, or the pure traction. You can just see, oh man, and then we got the turnips down in there. This is the 21st day, huge turnips. Like I showed you before, they're down in there. Them deer are eating them off. This is the 21st day of December, the shortest day on the calendar. And you've seen it when we planted these, and I've kept you up to speed. I want to show you how big that leaf is. Bigger than my hand. I'm going to pull that one off. I hate to do that. I feel like I'm depriving the deer of some food. That's a big leaf. And you can see where they've been in there eating the tops off. You can do this. If I can do it, a little bit of willpower, you can all do the same thing. It's just, like I said, that leaf is bigger than my hand. And we've had 4 inches of rain here in December and some unseasonably warm temperatures. But we were down to 15 the other night, froze up the pond, and that really put the starch, the sugars in these. And there again, the deer are on them. I mean, the Whitetail Institute product, it's unbelievable, the tonnage that's got. And here it is. This would be late season, basically. We're the 21st, so 10 more days, it'd be January. And like I said, this is just to share. I'm not on no ego trip. I'm just sharing with you what you can do if you put a mind to it. There's one of those, the leaves. That leaf right there is probably, oh, it's gotta be 30 inches tall. It's just humongous. So lots and lots of foliage. Lots of foliage. That's that leaf up close, and that right there is higher than my knee. And it's the 21st day of December, the first day of winter. These deer are going to go through winter pretty good condition. Yeah, I want to take you over here and show you something else on the first day of winter. These turnips are huge. They're flying huge. No other word for it. I'm going to take this one home again. And, yep. You can see right there where the deer have been eating on that turnip. They will eat those. Oh man, there's enough. Some of these turnips, they're as big as pumpkins. Oh, that guy. I put my boot down there. Like proper tillage. I don't care what anybody says. That's the trick to this. You got to loosen that soil up. You got to fertilize it. You got to lime it. Here's the proof of the pudding. Here's another one. Giant turnip being ate. You know what's ironic? I haven't even hunted over this stuff. Because like I said, I'm not all about killing. I can kill deer without food plots. This is just giving back. first day of winter. Remember that big cornfield? They ain't there no more. They started harvesting it Saturday. Stayed in. I don't know how many deer lives that saved. It, yep, right on schedule. Perfect. Now that's my kind of farmer. Of course, you got a little stuck right there. Cornfield out, first day of winter. Mud, mud, mud.